Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on our island of Fawnhollow today? Did I play last night? I don't think I played last night. I don't remember what happened yesterday, to be honest. I don't think I watered my flowers, maybe. Or was it raining? Was it raining yesterday? Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Anyway, today's a brand new day. We can forget about the past and yesterday. Focus on the present and today, and we'll see what happens from there, right? Hello there everyone, right now in Fawnhollow it's 3:26 PM on Tuesday, June 30th even, 2020. There really isn't any news to share today, so I suppose I don't have much to say beside my hellos. But now I think about it, here's an interesting thought. The year is half over now. Did it go fast to you, or slow? My goal for the second half of the year is to support you all and make sure you enjoy each and every day. Well then, Isabel signing off. Wait, did I miss a day? Hold on. March, April, May, June. 30th of June. Oh no, we have two things left in the wedding furniture. That's good. I was like, oh no, I missed a day. I'm missing out on one of the items. But it's okay. We did it. Home CJ. What up, dear? You should have seen my partner work on this. Sometimes he just flows. It's fantastic. Anyway, here's your snapping turtle fresh out of dry dock. Tell everyone how you landed it. Nyuk nyuk. I don't get the nyuk nyuk, but sure. Reese and Cyrus giving us a brown wedding flooring. Perfect. And then we'll see what's going on today. Apparently I didn't do anything last night. Brown wedding flooring. Let's see what this little turtle looks like. Or I suppose probably not little. Oh, it's actually quite small. It's in fact smaller than the actual snapping turtle. It's tiny. It's just a concentrated ball of anger. Okay, let's put some stuff away. We'll take out our heart crystals as well. We should have 12 spare, if I remember correctly. And we'll go quickly do the wedding event and get the final 2 pieces of furniture that we've been missing. I suppose we could put all these fossils away. Didn't give out the rest of my gifts either. But you know, it happens. It happens, it happens, it happens. What are we going to do today then? I don't know. I haven't the faintest idea. What was I doing? Oh, I was getting out the heart crystals. I guess we can fish for a giant snakehead, you know. I haven't had a lot of time to properly commit to it. Oh, in which case, let's get out some fish bait. And where are these heart crystals? There we are, 13. Perfect. The perfect amount. Not really, but still. So yeah, what's going on with everyone today? How are you all? Are you feeling good? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good. Just read a Reddit thread about very uplifting facts, and most of them, to be honest, were about animal facts. So, about cute little animal facts. And honestly, that gives me life. Animals are great. Animal Crossing animals, real life animals. Not to say our villages aren't real. They totally are in our hearts, but you know what I mean. Like pets and all that stuff. Actually, it's kind of similar to what I was talking about yesterday with zookeeper stuff, isn't it? Oh well. I don't know. What's your favourite animal? I mean, I suppose mine's kind of obviously now a deer. hence the name Dear Darling and all that. It didn't always used to be a deer. Actually, my previous favourite animal was like a wolf, I think. I'm pretty sure it was a wolf for like, I don't know, up to age 15? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's like teenage angst, you know, speaking, being like, ooh, my favourite animal is a wolf because I'm all misunderstood and stone cold and edgy and stuff. Not that saying if you like wolf is your favourite animal, that has to be, because obviously that's just false. You can like wolves for whatever reason you like. Whoa, this is fancy. You can like whatever animal you want, you know. Don't let me be some weird arbiter of whatever you want. What is chic, probably, right? I didn't actually pay attention to what you said, I'm sorry. So we'll get that done for you, lickety split. Yeah, so I used to really like wolves. I mean, I still do like wolves. I just like, you know, deers more, I guess. Although deers, I must admit, especially the ones, the Sika deers in Nara in Japan, can be a bit of a nuisance sometimes, can't they? A little bit aggressive, surprisingly so, you know. I mean, some people refer to deers as like demon animals or something. Well, I guess, you know, anyone can refer to most animals as demonic hellspawn or whatever equivalent fanciful wordplay would have you. Normally geese, isn't it? Get that title. People really don't like geese. Or is it swans? Is it geese or is it swans that people don't like? Maybe it's both. You know, I've never really given it all that much thought. I forgot I was meant to take a picture. That's a very nice final picture, you know. Something unique, a unique perspective on life. like this. No, like this. Boom. Look at that. That's just spectacular. So yeah, what's your favourite animal? I'm pretty sure mine is a deer. I don't know. I like deers because I like the idea of them being both cute and, you know, graceful, that sort of thing at the same time. Although I suppose deers aren't quite that graceful in real life all the time. They're kind of skittery and jumpy. And honestly a bit like empty air-headed, if I'm to be perfectly honest. If I'm to call out my dear brethren. Or equivalent. And I don't know, is brethren the right word? Whatever. Not very important. Let's actually focus a little bit so I don't select the wrong thing. Let's get the green wedding wall and the green wedding floor. And then I don't know what we're going to do with these other heart crystals. Do we just save them for next year? Is this like an event that repeats every year? Or do they change it every time? I gotta imagine it's going to be the events the same, but the furniture items might be different. Otherwise it might get a little bit dull, I'd imagine, each year. Again, that's kind of how Animal Crossing is, isn't it? Oh. Was I muted this entire time? Hold on a second. No, it seems fine. I'm sorry, I have a very dry throat most of the time, so I normally mute myself when I want to cough, but... oh, we don't need anything. And I just pressed the button I usually use to mute myself, scroll lock, and then I saw that I wasn't muted, and I was like, what? Does that mean I was speaking on mute this entire time? And checking the recording, it seems to be fine, so, you know, we'll sort of deal with it. I'm sorry, just like, I don't know, cover your ears, I suppose, when I coughed at one time. Yeah, what were we talking about? Favourite animals? Yeah, deers are kind of skittery, aren't they? They're not really as graceful as, perhaps I feel like they are aesthetically. I don't know, they're rather pretty, I think. Pretty and strong. Isn't it kind of interesting, though, my favourite... I feel like deers are very different animals to wolves, and it's interesting that that's become my favourite animal. I suppose it's all a little bit arbitrary in the first place. Like, how do you even choose a favourite animal? It just sort of happens. And imagine a lot of people's favourite animals are dogs and cats because of, you know, them being pets and all that. I don't know what else might determine. Like, maybe you saw them in a zoo or something when you were young and you were like, that's cool. You know, fair enough. I probably did do exactly the same thing for wolves. That's probably why wolves are... Ooh, there's a lost book over there. I mean, that's probably why wolves are my favourite animals. Or were my favourite animals, I should say. I remember we had a trip to a zoo once in secondary school. Sorry, like, middle school? I don't really know how middle school and high school works in America. I'm not sure quite the ages, but this was early secondary school, so I'd imagine that's middle school for Americas. Yeah, in middle school, we went to the zoo, and the only thing I really wanted to see... No, actually, that's not true, because I actually do like zoos as long as I feel like they're being kept relatively well. Let's investigate this. Is this floats? The handwriting is mostly illegible, but I can make out the word band. I can't imagine who would be in a band apart from maybe Flo. I mean, Roscoe is, but Roscoe's a cranky villager, and that's not really how it works. We can't give that to you, Vivian, because unfortunately, we can only... Oh, we can't give out presents, we can only try and return a lost book. Unless we can't, you know. Unless we can, I mean, sorry. I never actually tried, you know, just saying, not, is this yours? I'll be seeing you, alright? Never mind. Let's see if Flo's in, and we'll try and give this notebook back to her. It could also be Fuchsia's, but I don't think our friendship my level of friendship with Fuchsia is high enough for me to get investigated results from a notebook. So we'll see if this is Flo's. If it's not Flo's, then we'll find out. Hey, what up? I forgot I did that. Is this your lost item, Flo? Boy, that's my notebook. How'd you know I was looking for it? Probably just found it on the floor. You're the best, Murder. If I never see it again, you gotta let me do something for you. You deserve even better than Muscle Tank, but it's the best I can do. Muscle Tank? No problem, Flo. Oh, let me give you a prezzy, Flo. Someone's feeling chatty. Always feeling chatty. What sort of band do you think Flo would be in? Some sort of goth punk band? I can see it, I don't know. Not that I really know, I don't really know much about... You ever heard of such random gifts here, Flo? Not that I really know much about music. Like, I don't know what prog rock is, progressive rock, but I don't know what that means. Like, what even defines rock music anyway? I feel like music is on a hear it and you know its sort of basis, but there's like so many genres of music, and I don't understand what they mean. Like, what the heck does moon baton trap mean? Like, that's a phrase I've heard around, a song, as a genre of music. I don't know what that sounds like. I don't know what that means. Every song with Simpsons is electronic to me. Which is definitely not how it works, but you know, I'm not well versed in the musical industry to know well enough quite how things like that work. A fitness tank, wow. Why don't we try and harvest some fruits as well? Keep an eye out for some, I was gonna say offshore fruits, that doesn't make sense. Some, what's the word? Non-native fruits that we can wrap and give up to others. Oh, hello Diana. Oh, Diana, let us give you something. Yeah, what was I talking about before? I don't know. Well, we were talking about music now, but I was also talking about animals before. I feel like I wasn't done with that favourite animal tangent. What do you think is the most popular favourite animal in the world? I'm going to put my money on dog. Second, cat. Third, what would third be? That's a big question. Rabbit? I feel like rabbit would be relatively popular. What would fourth be? Because despite the fact that fish and birds are really popular pets, I don't think they make the top 5 most popular, popular favourite animals in the world, you know? For 2 reasons. I think there's a lot of different types of fish and birds that people are aware of, so people are going to be, instead of just saying my favourite animal is a bird, they're going to be like, oh, my favourite animal is a parrot. Or a scarlet macaw, which might be a type of parrot, now I think about it, but still. You know what I mean, right? There's tons of different types of birds and fish. I guess you could rope them all together, that sort of thing, but maybe people don't go that specific. Like, I say my favourite animal is a deer. I don't go, my favourite animal is a Sika deer. Like, I don't know. I didn't say my favourite animal is a red deer or anything like that. Roscoe's just vibing. Hello, Axel. If you don't mind us, we've got to pick these cherries. And then we'll wrap them up and give them away to you. It's going to be less of a surprise to you. What on earth was that? I thought that was thunder. It was probably an aeroplane or something. Despite the fact you just saw us pick this up off the ground. That's how you speak English, dear. We're just going to give it to you immediately, and you're going to be like, yay. Now I think about it, Vivian hasn't given us a photo yet, or has she? Has she given us a photo and I just never noticed? That's entirely possible. Hello, Roscoe. You want to see me? No? Alright, fair enough. I wouldn't want to see me either. Me IRL. Anyway, let's get off that. No, motivating speech only. So yeah, dogs, then cats, then rabbits is my guess. What's the fourth? That's a really good question now. Because once you get past dogs and cats, there aren't many other animals which come to mind immediately for me, at least, being like, ah yes, that's a very popular animal that people often say is their favourite. Like, what else even is there? A lot of people, there's a lot of like unique favourite animals out there, I'd say. Like, you know, maybe your favourite animal is like a penguin, or like a flamingo, or like a, what else is a bit of an out there animal? I don't know, a rhinoceros? Does anyone have a favourite animal as a rhinoceros? You know, this is something Google can answer. Most popular favourite animals. Hello, Flo. I'll unplug my phone so you don't get bombarded with Windows notification sounds. The most popular animals according to Instagram. I don't think this is really what I meant, because this is going to be like what animals people take pictures of. The official top 10 animals voted by you. Okay, there's some sound coming out of that website, so I'm going to pass on that. Top 25 most popular animals on Google search. Okay, that'll work. 25 bison? Really? That's a weird one. 24 dolphin. You know what? Fair, dolphin. Dolphin, I would say, would definitely come to mind as like, it's probably like the top 3 most popular like aquatic animals, I guess. My other guess is being like penguin and do you think shark would make it? I don't think shark would make it, to be honest. I think it would be penguin would be number 1. Actually, would you even consider a penguin an aquatic animal? Also, when did this pink cosmos come from? Like, kind of. Oh, we got Jacob's Ladder. Sorry, Lily of the Valleys again. Now that we've returned to our former 5-star glory. How much space do we have? Not a lot. Not a lot, to be honest. We kind of need to sort this out. Oh, who's our guest? Is Red here? Red is not here. So we must have Sahara or Flick. Can we dig this up? We can dig this up. Okay, let's sort out our inventory, I think. We should have sold the flowers when we were at Nook's. Completely forgot before we... Let's sort out our inventory before we continue sorting out the rest of this stuff. I don't know. Let's go on with this as well. Eagle is 23rd. Wow, that's surprising. I didn't think an eagle would be that high. Why do we plant this here then as well? A pony is 22nd. Ape 21st. Interesting. 20th is lobster? Excuse me? This is surely people like searching lobster recipes or something, right? I can't imagine that many people are searching lobsters. Like they're searching lobsters more than like dolphins or something. That seems crazy to me. That seems absolutely absurd. Or maybe they're looking like for the rare types of lobsters, like the blue lobster. How many of these do we need? We had 3 before, so we need to use 7 of these, right? So we need to get rid of 3 of these in storage. Yeah, just sorting out for the inventory, you know. Don't mind me, this is the most exciting part of Animal Crossing. Everyone loves this. Actually, I do quite like organising things like this. This is my jam. What's next? Monkey? I can see that. Monkeys are pretty popular. Cow? Surprisingly so. But this is most Googled animals, you know. I'd imagine a cow would be rather frequently Googled for... I don't know, it's just the impression I get. Okay, let's have a quick look and just check that none of our villagers have given us a photo that we haven't quite paid attention to yet, because we almost certainly should be best friends with Vivian by now. Yeah, we just haven't got lucky. What do you think's next? Deer. There we go, deer. Repping up deers in number 17. Ducks at 16. That's a very pretty duck. Rabbits at 15? It's so low down. I thought rabbits were way more popular. Or at least not according to Google search popularity, I suppose. Spiders are 14. Wow, that's surprisingly high. Most people don't like spiders. I, for one, am team spiders, as opposed to team not spiders, I guess. I don't know, I didn't really think through this random civil war I'm trying to insinuate here. I like spiders. If you don't like spiders, you can Google search cute jumping spiders, because jumping spiders are adorable. 13, grey wolf. So specific. That was a grey... a grey wolf. I didn't mean to do that. I guess we could do our path as well. The path to the campsite, which we haven't done yet. We'll do that in a sec. 12 is turkey? Excuse me? How is turkey more popular than, like, a wolf? What was the button? This is a button. I didn't see which pattern I destroyed, so I'm going to assume it's this one. Let's also use our fish bait as well, I suppose. In the pond up here, looking for a giant snakehead. We're looking for size 5s and size 6s, so big fish only. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Excuse me, is this not a body of water? That's definitely too small. That's pretty big. That might be too big though. It's hard to tell. Well, actually, that might be too small. It looked big when we were zoomed in, unsurprisingly. Hey, come on, you can see that fish. Okay, well, that fish turns around. Number 11 is lion. I can see that. Lion, you know, king of the jungle. Very popular. In the exotic animal world, I suppose. Number 10 is pigs. That's surprising. Number 9 is snakes. I know that snake. I've seen it before. I don't know what breed of snake it is, though. It was like... Ah, I didn't mean to drop them. That's not how you use fish bait. That's a very pretty snake, by the way. Sharks, number 8. So I guess sharks did make it. Well, let's see if it does go penguin, sharks, dolphins, and... We've already had fish, though, haven't we? 7, bird. 6, bear. That looks like another carp to me. I can't really tell, though. 6, bear is surprising. What is it? I guess it's not that surprising. Oh, there's fish. And number 5. Apparently we didn't have fish before. Number 4, chicken. There's so much, like, livestock on this list. Like, I'm going to guess number 1 is, like, sheep or something. And No, surely number 1 is dog. Dogs and cats haven't appeared yet, right? Maybe like number 3 is sheep. Or number 3 is horse. You know, that's kind of, you know, the same. That's a giant snakehead, right? Yes! I got a giant snakehead. But I asked for a medium. Now's not time to be picky. Number 3 is horse. That's fair. Number 2, cat. Number 1, dog. Yep. Well, I got dog and cat right. Apparently horse is third. Definitely wouldn't have guessed that, but I think that's reasonable. I'm just surprised how low down rabbit was. I thought the pet influence would really have a massive influence over what animals would be popular. Yeah, again, this is by Google searches, so, you know, not really my intended schematic's not the right word. What word am I looking for? Method of sampling, I suppose. Method of surveying others. Just trying to see. Survey favorite animal. Tiger is the world's favorite animal according to Manchester Evening News. That's interesting. Oh, hello Sahara. Hey Rowan, did you know? Tigers are the most favorite animal apparently according to this one random article on this one random website. Animal Planet's list of world's favorite animals is 21% tiger, beating out dog by 1%. Dolphin 13%. There you go. You see, dolphins are rather popular. Maybe not through Google search though. Horses 10%. I didn't realise horses were so popular, but now I think about it, horses are very popular. Like, one, farm animal, and also two, like, pet. That a rich person pet. You know, if you got like the land for it, and you got the money to support having horses and the land for it. I already said land. That was redundant phrasing. Then yeah, I guess they're reasonably popular. There's a lot of like literature stories about horses, aren't there? Like horse girls and stuff. Where they always follow the same formula, and I haven't even read them. But like, oh, some teenage girl gets angry at her mum, and then she runs away, and then she finds some old farm with some old guy on it, and there's like this horse on there, and he's like, oh, no one can approach that horse. He's never accepted anyone to ride him within the whole 20 years that he's been alive. I don't know how long horses live on for. And then the girl's like, oh, let me try him, and for some reason they have a mysterious connection. And then the old man's like, no way, you should go enter this horse show? Do we not have enough space? Huh? Ah, we need ticket space as well, don't we? Alright then, Sahara, I guess we'll do that. We'll come back to you. We'll come back to you. We'll come back to me. Let's have a visit to Lily then, while she's here. And then anyway, they enter the horse race, and then, I don't know, they win, I guess, in the end. It gets kind of hazy after that, I suppose. Let's just go on with this. Lion is number 9. Not number 9. 9%. What are you doing? A log bench. I think I already know how to make this. I don't know how to make a log bench? Really? Surely that's a thing I used to have outside my house. Huh? Hold on a second, Lily. I've got to see what this is. Oh, it's a sitting down bench, not a workbench. I'm stupid. Alright. Snakes at number 6. That's surprising. I didn't think snakes were all that popular. I do like snakes as well. I've said this of every animal, but I like every animal, so perhaps it's not a surprise. Elephant at 6. At number 7, oh, I forgot about elephants, to be honest. Chimpanzee and orangutan at 8 and 9, and whale at 10. Whale. What do we have over there? I didn't expect orangutans for one to be so popular. I suppose maybe monkeys are very popular because they're like closer relative, animal relative, something like that. That's kind of intriguing, isn't it? There's some interest going on in there. Or at least I think so. Let's sell some fish, not fish. Let's sell some flowers that we're holding. Because we have too many flowers on this island. Okay, well, thank you very much, Manchester Evening News, I suppose. Oh, Survey Monkey, what is your favourite animal? Is deer on here? Deer's not even on here. But ostrich. Ostrich made it on, but deer didn't. Okay, you know what? I'm not taking your survey anymore. random survey monkey survey. Anyway, I guess maybe most adults probably don't have a favourite animal, you know? It's sort of a childhood thing, isn't it? Rubbish to that, I say. If you want a favourite animal, have a favourite animal. If you can have favourite colours, favourite, I don't know, flavours, favourite foods, why not a favourite animal? The world is an interesting place. And let's not restrict ourselves from it. Just because it's something we used to do as children rather than now, you know? I think I'm trying to be more profound than that actually was. It wasn't a particularly deep point or anything. It was just like, you know, if you want a favourite animal, there you go. You might be able to hear that train in the background. We do have some naked floors. Well, not really Sahara, but I require your finest rugs, please. What are some popular animals? What's the least popular animal, you think? See, that's a hard thing to measure by, because probably the least popular animal is probably like some animal that people have never heard of, like a tardigrade or something, if that counts. I suppose the way you should do it is like get people to vote on what they think their least favourite animal is. What's my least favourite animal? I don't actually know. I've never considered that before. That's not really something I try and consider my least favourite or something. I normally try and consider my most favourite or something, you know? Try to be positive with things like that. I don't think I can confidently say I've got a least favourite animal. Like, not spiders or snakes or anything like that. I like creepy crawlies. They don't off-put me for whatever reason, that they off-put other people. I don't know why. That's a good question, because it's like an evolutionary trait, isn't it, to be unsettled by snakes and spiders because they look kind of creepy and, you know, very different. And it's an evolutionary trait because they're generally kind of venomous. Or the dangerous types of venomous, like there's not a venomous dog out there, so people tend to not be so frightened of dogs. They might be frightened of like snarling or aggressive behaviour from wild canines and such, but you know, it's different from spiders and snakes and that sort of all that nonsense. A red message map. We'll just put all of these away because, you know, can't be bothered. Flooring, crosswalk flooring, we've already got tons of that. Why is that what you do? Why is it, game, that every single time I try and pick something up, you always immediately think I want to pick up this immediate furniture item rather than the thing on the floor? Stormy night, this seems cool. Whoa, that's awesome. Oh, I want to decorate something with that. Heavy curtain wall. Seems reasonable. If I like wanted a theatre or something. Let's put all this stuff away. We can put this away as well. Put tickets away, I suppose. I guess we can look, see if we've got 5 Sahara tickets going on. Because it's been a while, I believe. So we might actually have 5. Or more than 5, excuse me. No, we really got 3. That's completely wrong. So yeah, it's like evolutionary thing that people tend to be off-put by insects and similar of that ilk. I guess we'll just run to Blabbers, do donations, and we'll probably round it off there. We've done enough today. It was actually a very good day of conversation. Like, the time just flew by. I was just talking about favourite animals of the entire time. I don't know, I actually really like snakes as well. Maybe I should get like a pet spider or a pet snake or something. I don't know, I want so many different pets, but I definitely would not be able to look after all of them if I got loads of different types. Like, I'd imagine a lot of different animal types you don't want together. Like, it's quite hard. It's like certain dog breeds and cat breeds don't go together well or something. This is a very close plane flying up above me right now. I'm very sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, there's a lot of different pets out there I want. From the common to exotic. But, you know, pets require a lot of effort and research. So I'm not sure if I'd be suitable enough for it. But anyway. The giant snakehead is quite a sight to behold. What one glance conjures up visions of its namesake. This resilient creature can even find a home in the mud where it's able to breathe. As a matter of fact, it dislikes cold weather, so during wintertime the mud serves as its temporary home. I hear that they eat anything that swims past their head. While odd, I feel a sense of owlship with them. So basically, Blabbers is like mood. You know what? I respect that, Blabbers. And I guess we'll round off this episode here, you know. I guess we could talk about favourite animals for like the next 10 minutes, but you're not here for that. Or maybe you are, I don't know. Whatever you're here for, do whatever you want. Don't listen to me. But if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, and subscriptions are greatly appreciated, and I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now. Tell me your favourite animal.